corner of 183rd and Oak Park Avenue has become a gathering spot. Citizens of Tinley Park are picketing there every Saturday and Sunday. It's become a place to meet new friends, to talk with your neighbors, to show your support, to tell others about what's going on in Tinley Park. In any kind of weather, they come out every single Saturday. They come, they gather, they organize. And it's all because of one man, Michael Stuckly. Shortly after the first board meeting, where citizens showed up by the thousands to confront the board about the Buckeye Community Hope Foundation's low-income housing project, the man known simply as Stuckly took up his position at 183rd and Oak Park Avenue on Saturdays and Sundays with his sign and invited others to join him. It quickly became the place to be, to go pick up your signs, or walk the dogs with the kids, or take the baby for a walk, and at the same time showing support for your community. New friends were made. New supporters were picked up. Citizens were informed, and eventually, even WGN couldn't stay away. If you're driving past 183rd and Oak Park Avenue on a Saturday or Sunday, chances are you'll see this man in a bright yellow sweatshirt, because that's Stuckly, and this is Stuckly's Corner.
We started picking it out here in maybe the first week of February or so. Fighting for our cause. What we wanted was transparency from the village, and then I don't think we're still getting it right now, but you know, we're working on it. Transparency is do not hide anything. Let everybody know what's going on. Some of the shenanigans with the emails. Okay, why would you redact emails? This is like kind of ridiculous, but throw the emails out there. If somebody did something damaging, let them live up to it. But to redact it, that's hiding something, and that's what I mean as far as transparency. Now, some of these people on the board, they act like nothing ever happened or they didn't do anything wrong, but obviously there's something did go wrong, since we have these huge amounts of people turning out for the meetings. You have to follow the rules. Otherwise, if you don't follow the rules, everything would be null and void.
The citizens of Tinley Park with Michael Stuckly worked hard to get banners made that cost many hundreds of dollars to put up all over the town. Michael Stuckly took time out of his day to come down and put up that sign on the back of a garage facing the property. The citizens of Tinley Park worked hard to raise the money for those signs, but the night before St. Patrick's Day, disaster struck.
Yeah, overnight, somebody came and slashed both banners with some type of, they looked like he had to use some kind of a razor blade, maybe a box cutter, and they slashed everything to the ground. And they just left it, which is pretty funny. Why would you not just take it if you're that upset and throw it away? But I'm glad they left it. People wanted to know, hey, what do you want to do about this, Mike? You want to just tape it back together? I'm like, I don't know, it's pretty hard to do. And I'm like, you know what, let's just leave it. People walk by and see what's going on, kind of makes a statement. But then some ladies came out with some Gorilla tape, taped it all back together, and then we had the volunteers to remount them, and I think it still looks good from a distance, but you know what, it's making a point, it's making a statement.
The spirit of the citizens of Tinley Park is never broken, regardless of what happens. Michael Stuckly has given all of his time every weekend since February to be at this site. We asked him, why is it so important to you?
Because I love the town of Tinley Park. I grew up in Tinley Park when I was a little kid, and I can't see, I don't want it to change. It can't change. So we're just sticking up for what's right. Everybody in the Citizens of Tinley Park, our group. We vary on our opinions a lot, but that's what it's all about. Everybody can have their own opinion. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is we all stick together. We do not want this. The village circumvented the process. That's all we're asking for, is to relook what you did. If you did something wrong, fix it, because otherwise we're going to go after you, and we are going after you by things that we're doing here, the picketing. Fitz has got the door knockers going today. Tons of people doing the door knockers the last 3 days. That's a huge statement, in my opinion. Because if you don't follow the rules, who knows what could happen next? I mean, this thing here, if it would have ever been built, hopefully it still doesn't, that would be a first step of just numerous things that the village could do behind everybody's back, and all of a sudden Tinley Park is not Tinley Park that everybody knew. Tinley Park is just some kind of a town that's in the newspaper all the time, the Sun-Times, the Tribune, for kind of like illegal activities. Otherwise, why would the Sun-Times and Tribune be writing about Tinley Park all the time? There's always all these controversies that are going on. So there is no transparency. People find out what's going on behind the scenes, and then we have to let it out, I guess, in the press to find out what shenanigans Tinley Park is up to today, tomorrow, next week. As far as they don't think they did anything wrong, we know they did. The emails are out there. So, and I think they're trying to save face, but it's a little too late for that. The guy from Ohio, he's a big giant. I'm a little guy, but you know what? When wrestling, you have a strategy. You follow your strategy. When you get taken down, the match isn't over. You get back up. You fight back, and you continue on with the match. The match isn't over until there's 3 periods. And I expect Citizens of Tinley Park, when this is over, it's going to be a fall, which means a pin. We win clear and concisive. There's no 6-5 victory. It's a pin, a fall, period, the end.
With an attitude like that, it's pretty clear why the citizens of Tinley Park love Michael Stuckly. And you can find him every weekend at his post at Stuckly's Corner.